Welcome to the Nerds Who Swing podcast.
Welcome to the Nerds Who Swing podcast.
I'm Margot.
And I'm Miller. You can find us everywhere where you would find like a normal podcast,
A
iTunes.
normal podcast.
Yeah.
They have normal ones and sexy
They
ones.
do.
They have them all.
This is in the sexy iTunes department. You
Yeah.
can find us anywhere. Just search Nerds Who Swing. Facebook, Twitter, everywhere. You can find us.
Twitter everywhere? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're all the places.
We are everywhere you want us to be.
And you, well, I mean,
or we could be.
there's that.
Yeah. Email us at nerdswhoswing@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Email questions,
Yeah.
comments, send in pictures, and you can be on our logo.
That's right. Every episode, we have a contest where you could be in the Nerds Who Swing logo. Go to our Instagram page, and you can find all of the past winners of every episode.
They're not all me or
No,
you.
You
There
are
lots
in
of other
some, and
people.
I'm in some, but
Yeah.
that was like the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
Now we have all of our sexy listeners
It's so awesome.
giving us their pictures.
It's really,
amazing.
really good.
Yeah.
Now and then they're too sexy, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. I sometimes have to put the words over the titties just so you don't see the nipples, but
Yeah.
that's okay.
Keep sending in those nipples, ladies.
Send us your nipples, exactly. Yeah. Welcome to the Nerds Who Swing podcast.
Thanks for listening.
It's not the way you think that turns me on. The last thing I wanna do is listen to you talk. I don't wanna know what you're about. I just want your dirty little mind and your dirty little mouth.
How long has it been since we put out one?
I think it was the week before we went on holidays, so. Not the week before. When you were gone, I put out the last one. So.
Okay, so the week before you were gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So 3.
3 weeks, yeah.
And
But
you
we
always
haven't
release them
recorded.
Sunday?
I do usually. Sometimes if it's been a little while, I just put one out. Whenever
So like
it's
you
ready
might be
to
able
go.
to put one out
Like tomorrow
Tuesday
or
or
something.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause our fans are probably
I know.
losing their minds.
They're losing their shit.
Yeah, they're like, we missed them. Are they dead?
Are
Are they
dead?
okay?
Yeah. Were they eaten? What happened to
Yeah,
them?
exactly.
Yeah.
I expect there's some concern.
Yeah, probably.
Like mild, but
I assume
you know,
there's multiple teams out hunting for us.
teams.
Teams of people, teams of fans.
Where would they be looking?
In the woods.
oh, okay. I was going for like clubs or like
No.
something sexy.
Yeah, they're just going from club to club,
Yeah,
seeing if we're there.
just
Yeah.
looking for
Yeah.
us and
Yeah.
nothing more. But
Yeah.
then they get sidetracked.
Yeah. No, they're out in the woods. Yeah.
Well, pack it in, folks.
Yeah.
We're not dead.
We're back.
Yeah. We're not in the woods.
No, that's right.
Lost in the woods. That's why. I was like, what's the wood? Yeah, there we go. Christoph.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on repeat in this house.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So what's new with you?
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
All right. Good episode.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah. Did you also have a good week?
Yes.
Let us know. Yeah.
Hashtag
Yeah.
week was pretty good.
Hashtag good.
Just good. Just, the
good.
word
Yeah,
good.
just good.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, folks, listeners, we've been traveling
We have.
for work for me and for family for
Yeah.
both of us. But now we're back.
Yes, we are back. So
Yeah.
hopefully you didn't miss us too much. You haven't been crying like every Monday that there's no new Nerds Who
Crying in
Swing.
the woods.
Yeah, crying in the woods.
I don't think that. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't think our listeners cry?
Oh, about us? I
Yeah.
mean, I'm sure they have emotions in which they sometimes cry. I can't
Not
imagine
about
we've
us.
ever moved someone to tears. Though, someone the other night said we're doing God's work.
Yes, that's
which
true.
was both amazing and hilarious.
Yeah, I know, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's funny when you, because we haven't had it happen that many times, but like whenever we run into somebody who listens to the podcast, it's always a strange like,
Yeah.
oh wait, people listen to that?
I know. And then you guys were talking like, how many people listen to each episode? And I was floored because that's crazy. And just,
Yeah.
anyways, yeah.
Yeah, because like
kind
I
of
look at the
forget.
numbers
We
of how
just-
many people like listen to the show, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
That's cool.
and move on.
Yeah.
But like when somebody else asks you, I almost had to like stop in my brain and be like,
I don't know, 2.
I don't know how many people listen to it. I do, I
And
guess, and that guy, so
thousands,
that's
which is
2.
crazy.
And then
Yeah. Do you? And
Yeah.
I'm like, no. No, I do
I
not.
don't subscribe to
All
this
right,
show.
well, so it's still
not
just
really
2.
my taste.
Yeah. They're annoying. Well, he's okay. She's
Yeah,
a
and
lot to
honestly,
take.
they talk about a lot of dirty stuff I'm not
Yeah,
comfortable with.
maybe,
Yeah.
I put it in the car.
Yeah.
It's really inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we've
yeah.
been away. It wasn't
away.
too long a break. I'm pretty sure we've had longer breaks.
Well, striving to not have breaks.
No, our goal is
But-
moving forward to have even less breaks.
Yes, working on it.
We are working on it. We got some plans.
Yeah.
We do. But we'll get to the plans.
Should
Let's talk
this
a-
episode be about our plans?
Well, let's talk about. Do you want to talk about like what we've done, like in kind of since we last recorded, or do you want to talk about our
Sure.
plans first?
Recap
Okay,
episode.
let's recap. 20
ahead.
years ago in the woods.
No,
No. So what do we do?
been on some dates.
We have been on some dates. That's true.
which is
Always fun.
great.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
it's
met
been
some
fun.
cool people, which again is always fun.
We checked out a new club in our
Oh, that's right. We
city.
did check out a new club.
They invited us, and they were
They did invite us, and it's
super,
very cool.
super nice people.
Yeah. Which is great
We-
because our city needs more clubs.
They do.
Like
Yeah,
there
I
aren't
still
that
think
many
there should
here.
be more.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyways.
I agree. So we checked out a new one, which was I thought it was nice.
Yeah, super nice people.
very
Like
nice.
the people that run it are
Yeah.
so nice.
Yeah.
And I think they've done a really good job. Like they
Yeah.
have a few things that I haven't really seen before or anyways, just think that everywhere should have. I don't
Yeah.
know, like simple things like there's mini fridges with bottled water and like
Yeah,
all the
I
play
thought, like,
spaces.
bottled- yeah.
Exactly. That's
How many times have we been playing and then we're like, I'm dying of water.
Yes, and
I
then you
need
go on a
water,
hike, like,
and
see
I
you in
gotta
20
find my
minutes to
wallet,
get a
and then
water.
I gotta go buy a water and then come
Exactly.
back. And it's like that
Just
was so
stuff like
awesome
that.
that there's just water there.
Yeah. You can tell that they've been to clubs before or been in lifestyle
Yeah.
before and they've sort of brainstormed like what they wish
Yeah.
existed or
Yeah, how
what
they would want it,
Right,
yeah.
exactly. You can tell that it wasn't just sort of on a whim, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Which is cool. So I think
Yeah.
that it was it was cool.
One thing I really liked about it is that they had were they panic buttons? Is that what they called
Well,
them?
I don't think they called it panic, but
They
they
were
had
uncomfortable buttons. They were emergency
I
buttons.
think they just called them buttons.
Just buttons. They had buttons in like every room
Every
that had like a play
space, yeah.
kind of space, and like if you're uncomfortable, you hit the button,
Right.
and then
or like
I-
or not feeling well, like
yeah,
not
or
just
somebody
a-
breaks a rule
That's
of
right.
some sort.
Yeah.
Then you
I
hit the
assume
button.
that it's not like wee, wee.
Yeah.
Like I don't think there's a big
Yeah.
huge like it's a panic. I don't think it's like that.
No, I
I
think
think it's more of a just then they're
quiet,
aware,
yeah.
staff are aware,
Yeah,
and they can come kind of
security
check it out.
comes
And
and checks
how
it out.
smart is that?
that's
because
very awesome.
to make people feel comfortable and make people feel safe is like
Yeah,
really, really important.
but to have that button right there so that you could just hit it
Yeah.
if you need to, that's pretty cool.
I hadn't seen that before,
No, I hadn't either.
so I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that's been like if they invented it or if it's from other places, but
Both are
I would
certainly
I would say
possible,
more
but
that should be even more common
yeah,
than it is.
buttons
already.
and water.
Yeah, buttons and water. Yeah,
Those
that
are
should
my
be the
two
name of the
favorite
club.
things. No, I
Surprisingly,
don't
that was the name of the club. Buttons and water. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we were there a little bit earlier in the night than probably would have been ideal, which is not
Yeah.
that's not a slight about the club. That's just
No.
how they work.
Yeah,
That's
we
just how
don't get a
clubs
lot of
work
babysitting
anyways.
nights, and we
Yeah.
wanted to be able to fit this.
So we sort of
really wanted to
double,
check out this
triple
club,
booked. Mm-hmm.
But we also had a date later in the night, so we wanted to check it out before. So we didn't get to. We weren't able to spend a long time there,
No.
but
But we
part
would go
that
back.
yeah. Oh,
Get
I
some
liked
friends
it.
together and go back.
Under the dance floor had like kind of like just some
Oh,
kind of like wires
like
and
a
bars, kind of
clothesline
like
kind of
clothesline
thing.
kind of thing going above it.
Yeah.
And people had thrown like
Like undies
underwear
and
and
stuff like
bras and
that.
stuff like
That's
that
cute. I
on
thought
top.
that was really
I thought that
cute.
was very cool.
Yeah.
So next time you'll have to bring some to leave
Yes,
there.
I promised I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it would be fun. And like every club, I think there's sort of like we've seen it at lots of different ones. There's groups of people who sort of frequent the same one because
Yep.
it's where they're comfortable, that's where
Oh,
their
yeah.
friends go, whatever, that kind of thing. So we also didn't know anybody there.
Right. Well, because we hadn't
So
been to this club before.
Right,
so
but we'd probably like bring a group of friends with us next
Yeah.
time or something like that.
Yeah.
Just to be like extra comfortable and
probably.
also to kind of show
Show it off.
maybe some of our friends
Yeah.
who haven't been there like a new space,
Yeah,
right?
I think that's fair.
So yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
so it was cool.
Nice.
And then that night we went on a date,
Yep.
which was good.
That was good.
We had fun
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. And then what else did we do?
Well, so that was that night, and then we had the other night where we went.
Party?
Yeah, we went to that party. That house party.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we didn't really know many people there.
No.
We kind of went because we were invited,
Yeah.
and didn't
Different-
really. It was a little
Well.
bit different crowd than we were like
That's right.
used to hanging, or not used to hanging out with. That makes it sound like it was bad. More so, just we haven't hung out with them before, so we had
Yeah.
to make like new connections with people,
That's right.
which is fine. But we didn't really find anybody that we were really vibing with
Not
necessarily.
overly. It
Like
was,
that we were chatting with. Lots of people knew each other and were busy with other things.
Went to this
We
house
did go
party.
to the house party. We weren't really
not
clicking with
here.
anybody
It was
necessarily.
in a whole other place.
Yeah, a different
so
city.
we didn't know a ton of people
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
But we kind of just went with it.
Yeah.
Winged it.
Yeah, wunged it. I
Wunged
think
it.
is the technical term.
Wanged it?
We wanged.
I think it's wanged.
I think it's
it.
wanged if it's past tense. So
right.
it's wunged it is like
brang
current.
it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
It's a good.
yeah.
It's correct.
So we did-
It's Old English.
Yeah, ye old English.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yes, we
wanged
went
it.
to this
Yeah,
wang party.
yeah.
And didn't know many people,
No.
but it was fun. It was
It
like
was
a
fun.
different kind of experience. It was more watching and
Yeah.
kind of, but it was
Yeah, because
Cool.
it didn't. It was a little hard to tell who was like actually swingers and who was just there to like watch or
yeah, it was a
observe
bit
things.
more
Almost voyeur,
voyeuristic. Which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So then we just were like, well, we'll give you something to
Yeah.
voyeur.
So we
So we did.
Yeah, we picked a bed
Yeah.
and we started fooling around.
Fooling around.
Started kissing.
Ew.
Yeah, it was gross.
Each other.
I know.
Ugh.
I almost threw up a couple times.
Shut up.
And then
That's too far.
oh, sorry.
Mean.
And then so we were doing that, and then all of a sudden there was a couple that just like magically appeared on the bed next to us.
Very close together.
But it wasn't even the bed next to us. It was the bed that was like pressed up against ours.
Yeah, there was sort of, it was more of a area
Yeah.
than a, but yes.
Yeah. But it was like two.
But we hadn't spoken with them at all
No,
or
we
anything.
had seen them, like passed
Yeah.
them, but not like talked to them.
Right.
So we had never spoken to this couple at all.
Don't know their names.
No.
Nothing.
Spoilers, we still don't know their names.
Still don't. So we were playing and they were playing and we were in like arm's reach of each other.
Yeah. If
Watching
you're
each
Canadian,
other.
it was like a meter. If you're American, it was like 2 to 3 feet.
Okay. I think arm's length was
No,
clear.
it wasn't
I don't think
clear.
people were like, how long is an
Yeah.
arm?
Yeah.
I don't- but
It
anyways.
wasn't, yeah.
and they like did all the stuff and we did all the stuff and
Yeah.
no one talked to each other or touched each other,
Yeah.
but we were like constantly watching each other.
Yeah, it
was
kinda
very
started-
cool.
Like
It was just a
we were
different
kissed, like
dynamic.
you and I were making out.
Yeah.
And I remember looking over once and I was like, oh, they're making out too.
Yeah.
And then I remember like we took your top off and stuff, and I started playing with your magical breasts.
Oh, magical.
Magical.
Rainbows
And
everywhere.
that was great. And then I glanced over and I caught them glancing over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we took your pants off. And that was great.
I don't think I was wearing, well, yeah.
No,
kind
well,
of,
yeah,
Kind of
pants. We took those off, and I started going down on you.
True.
And before I did, I looked over, and they were definitely watching.
Yeah. And back and forth kind of
Yeah,
watching. It
yeah.
was fun.
Yeah, I know. And then at one point,
Well, and then the room filled up.
and then
that
the room
also happened.
Yeah,
but,
that seems
but
to happen a
I
lot when
was
we go to like
more,
playrooms and stuff like that, where it's like we tend to be like some of the first people that go up there.
You
It's
break
like we
the ice.
break the ice.
Yeah.
the sex room ice.
Yeah,
And then everybody else is like, finally, we can go up there.
right.
Because
Sometimes it seems like that. I think that sort of you do need that
Mm-hmm.
that feel sometimes in a room or in a party, even not a
Yeah.
sexual thing. You just like someone has to start karaoke. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
somebody's
someone
gotta
has
be
to
the
start
person
the
who-
thing.
yeah.
It's like if someone's got to go do the thing,
Yeah.
whatever the big deal, whatever embarrassing or whatever thing is.
We're
and
definitely
then
good
the
at
second person can
being
do it.
that icebreaker sometimes at those
Yeah.
things.
Well, we enjoy playing around with each other. So if there
That's
isn't
true.
really anybody there that we are vibing
Right.
with, we're like, that's not a problem.
No.
We'll just
Yeah.
do each other.
Yeah. Well,
So
I think we have a hint of like exhibitionism
I
in us.
can't believe I
Where it's like-
honestly, I think if I was in an interview and
Yeah.
somebody asked me what the most surprising thing about the lifestyle has been
Yeah.
for me,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably that I have any teeny tiny ounce of exhibitionism in me at all.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. Mm-hmm. It's really fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because it's like we start doing things, and it's like you glance around the room, and you're like, so there was the couple next to us.
Yeah.
And then I
There's a couple
quickly
across
looked
the
behind us,
way,
and there
and
was like a
there's a-
couple that we thought about maybe going to talk to, but then I don't think we ever saw them again or something.
Yeah.
And they were off, like kind of across the room, but like
watching.
they were watching for a while, and then
Yeah.
I glanced later, and she was
Like,
she was blowing him.
Yeah, but he had eye contact with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, this is interesting.
And
Yeah.
so like there was a couple times like that where it's like I would like look more than once, and people would be looking back at us.
Right.
Yeah. But I think
And
the best.
each other and everything.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was good.
I think the best part though was like, it was almost near the end when we switched to go me behind you, doggy.
Oh, yeah. That was
And-
my idea.
Yeah. And then
I get the
so I
credit
go
for
behind
that.
you, and then they did it too.
Yeah, it was like a copycat situation.
it was like mirroring each other.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. So that was
was
pretty
good.
awesome.
And in a way, I was like, is it like a missed sort of opportunity if I don't like
Well, I thought
sort
about
of
it.
try
If
something
I was
with
like,
her or
say,
something? Because
should
she and I were
say
like
something?
close together.
Yeah.
But I was kind of like, this is fun.
It was kind of
how
hotter
it is.
that we didn't know their names.
Yeah.
Never did anything with them.
Yeah.
But like we were like we had sex like
With
right,
them,
yeah,
kind
like,
of.
right there
Yeah.
in front of them, and they with us, and we
Definitely the closest proximity that we've been with anybody when they weren't
Like, playing with
directly
us.
involved in
Yeah.
our. Yeah, exactly. It was cool.
yeah,
It was fun.
I thought so.
Maybe this is super common for some people.
Maybe.
And they're like, this happens
They're
to us
like,
every
this is
weekend.
like the first step of
super
swingers, you
boring
losers.
podcast,
Yeah.
you guys.
But I don't think we have had that.
Well, we just haven't.
have-
We've been playing with a person, a couple, a group, whatever, and
Well, in the play places, sometimes we've been in, like we picked a stall kind of thing, and took
a
it.
corner, an area.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's not right next to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Or we sometimes, like in the club that we go to a lot, there's a kind of a place thing in the middle.
yeah. And I can't.
And we've been in the
believe-
middle, sometimes just us, but nobody else has like been in the middle there.
Right.
So it's kind of like we haven't had a situation where it was somebody else so close when we've been doing that. Like,
Right. When they weren't sort of
Playing with us.
involved with. Yeah.
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 yeah. I mean, I guess we've been in rooms filled with people, like,
Well, that's what I mean.
but it wasn't like so interactive. Like we
when
didn't really.
We've been at hotel parties and stuff. There's
Yeah.
been like, I don't know, whatever, 20 people in a room or something. Pick
Yeah.
a number, whatever.
Yeah, and there
like,
was sex happening like all over the room.
Right. So I guess we've been, but I didn't feel like there's been things that are happening on another bed or in a
Yeah.
chair, in a whatever, in a corner of
Yeah.
the hotel room. But I'm not involved in that.
No, you're
I'm
just
not-
observing it.
But maybe not even.
Oh, that's true.
I'm
In your own
busy
world.
with
Yeah.
my other
Right, that's
things
true.
that are happening.
Yeah.
So this was like I was very involved without touching or talking to
Yeah.
this couple,
Right.
and they were with us too.
Yep.
And that was kind of cool. It wasn't
Yeah, it
sort
was
of like
very
a
cool.
just general glance around there. Like even the other people that you're saying that
Yeah.
were like
They
over
were a
there,
little
over
more
there.
across the
That
room,
we've done
some
that.
people like
we've
that,
done
yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
I still like it.
Yeah.
Zero complaints. Very,
No,
it was
but
all
this
good.
was- this was
but it
pretty
was,
cool.
but that's not really different. It was that particular
Yeah.
part was kind of different. So it was
Well,
like
and what's
we didn't play with
Yeah.
anybody else.
but we kind of
But-
did. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's interesting how sort of intimate adjacent
Yeah.
that can be, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Well, because like we didn't know their names before, and I remember when we were getting dressed, you were like, "Should we ask them their names?" Mm-hmm. And I was like, "No, it's kind of hotter if we don't."
At this point,
We don't know, so
kind
we
of,
just
right?
kind of
So
got
it's just
dressed
like,
and left, and they got dressed
see
and
you
left, and there
later.
was other stuff happening in the room, so it wasn't like it was like super awkward and
No.
quiet and like
And like they were, we were kind of dressed and
Yeah.
and they were like
yeah, because they
we
yeah.
kind of like smiled at each other
Yeah.
and like but then just like scooted out.
yeah
Yep.
yeah. What's funny too is that like there were lots of people there that like some people we were attracted to, some we weren't. and the people that ended up next to us were actually people that like we would have been attracted to. Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of funny that like
That's right. Yep.
they picked
Yeah,
to go
that's
there.
that's actually a good point because it could have switched
Yeah.
sort of the dynamic or the
Yeah, if we
the feel
necessarily
of it
weren't
if we
attracted to
felt
them or something.
right, or even if, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
If they would have sort of pushed to join us, that would have been fun in a way. But it was just cool to experience something different.
It was kind of cool that we never spoke to them at any point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so.
It's not the way you think that turns me on. The last thing I wanna do is listen to you talk. Well, I don't wanna know what you're about. I just want your dirty little mind and your dirty little mouth.
So.
I feel like I have to be like,
Yeah.
or something like.
So yeah, don't put it like right on your face, but like
Put it on my face.
oh yeah, smack your cheeks with it. Yeah. But like
So I should not lick it.
yeah, you could
That's
probably
the first time you've
if
ever
you-
said that.